Well, Garage Services Online has made a massive difference to my business, mainly in the way that it's changed the customer base. We've gone from having lots of work that we didn't want to do to the right work with the right customers, most importantly paying the right money. And that's allowed us to expand and invest and create what we've created now. So we had a lot of jobs that had been here, there and everywhere. Big jobs that you didn't necessarily want to get involved in, customers that didn't want to pay, whereas a new website attracts customers that have got newer vehicles. Yes, they're more complicated, but with the training we've done, that's allowed us to progress with that, and that allows us to charge the right money, and we know that we're opening the doors and we're getting paid at the end of the week. Before the website, we had probably 60, 70 Google reviews. Within the 12 months, we've doubled that basically. We're now at 155 star reviews, and I can only see that going stronger and stronger, more and more. And that really helps when the customers phoning up. A lot of customers ring up and say, I've read your reviews, we've researched you online, and that's the customer we want. Most people nowadays are going to use Google, are going to search the town to find the right garage, and if we're stood above the rest with the website and the Google reviews, that really helps. So we've managed to change the image of the business by having a nice, clean, relatively clean, tidy workshop, portraying what we are with the right equipment, and the website only adds to that. It's a professional, you know, we're here, this is what we do, these are the skills we've got, and this is the equipment we've got. And that really draws the customer in. And then that with the Google reviews really helps, and the phone won't stop ringing, basically. When we're competing with customers that would ordinarily go to a main dealer, it is about image, it is about how we look. And that being from the moment they walk through the door to every time we answer the phone, it's that professionalism. As soon as they search us online, that website being there is what adds to that professionalism, and it certainly draws them in, and then it's down to us to take that on. But as a return on investment from the website, it's absolutely cracking. You know, the phone doesn't stop ringing, to the point where we're now turning away work because we can now be picky about what we do and what we don't do. We now get feedback from customers that are saying to us, you know, we are one of the best garages in the town, and that we've, you know, they're so glad they found us. They're passing our name on to their friends and family, and the first thing they do will be look online, have a look at us, see what's going on. The website draws them in, then they're on the phone and we get them through the door. With Garage Services Online, there's various forms of contact, whether that be email, phone, but I especially use the WhatsApp. It really helps because I'm that busy, I can just drop a text and know that it'll be dealt with, and they'll message me back, and you know, I don't necessarily have to deal with it there and then, I can deal with it later on. And it just works for me, it's excellent, it really helps. I'd spent 2 years trying to get a website developed by somebody, and basically it was all on me. He was doing the pictures and things like that, but I had to write the whole thing out, which wasn't for me. Garage Services Online, what that allowed me to do was they extracted the information they needed, they wrote the website, and that made my life 10 times easier. I then okayed it, adjusted where it needed, and then that was all sorted, and we went live within a month or two. The process of getting the website was so simple, to be fair. Everything was pretty much done for me. The research call that GSO do with you, basically they pull all the information they need. Within the first month, turnover probably went up by about a third. The month after that, it nearly doubled. There were a few other elements as well. It wasn't just GSO, but GSO certainly had a massive impact on that. We wouldn't fill 2 garages with work without having that online presence and it being as professional and good as it is. But get in touch with Jim, get Garage Services Online. They're the only people that I would recommend for any motor trade website. Garage Services Online have been absolutely fantastic. From the moment I contacted Jim to the whole website development, I changed my mind halfway through, it wasn't a problem. We got it up and running. I can make adjustments as and when I want. It's not an issue. It's all part of the subscription service. It's not cheap, but it works.